Okay, get some music on, get the stream out. Give me a minute. Feels like it's been forever. Okay, playlist is good. Go to Discord. Go back to here. Not what I heard. Not sure. Let me go to here. Content creators. Drop it in there. Then we go to my Discord. We go here. Drop it in here. Add everyone. Hey, Icy Duke. How we doing? We are live. Hey, Prof. Yeah, it's been a while. When was the last time I streamed? Doing War Prep and Golden Kingdom. Okay. So we do have a fair amount to do today. We honestly do. So this is going to be a couple hours. Which is lovely, am I right? Hey, Joshua, how you doing? Okay. Okay. There we go. Alright, back to focus. You got to the last level and did 51%. Hey, isn't that's enough for the first 2 tiers, right? It's not bad for young account, for sure. It's not the worst thing ever. I mean, it's hard on new account, man, I'll tell you. So let's actually go to the main. And we're gonna do it on the main, and then we're gonna go to the restart. So for those of you that are unaware, we have my Zone 5 tomorrow. So massive, massive war tomorrow. The next like 3-4 days are gonna be a ton of different streams of me fighting. And hopefully not war leading, but I have a feeling it's gonna be me war leading. I'm getting a lot of recruiting messages on my main. You need to sleep wars in 12 hours? Yeah, it's about that. It's actually under 12 now, right? I believe. I gotta do my war prep, and then I have work and meetings, and then I will be on. Hey, Killa, how you doing? You said you got very... Oh, my music's not on. God damn it. I hate when it stops. It's so annoying. Hold on. Let me just do all this stuff. Coalition. Okay. Grab some AP. Do that. Okay. Wow, the music is so loud in my ears. Is it abusing you guys, or is that just me? I should push SVIP. Well, when I have donations, you're welcome to help me make that happen. Until that day, it is not happening. And is not happening in the foreseeable future. Hey, Vizzy. You said if I'm war leading, it's good for us, 69. It's not really my kingdom, though. Yeah, I mean, it's not. And I also don't want to leak our information on stream. Like, that's another part of it. God damn, this music is so loud today in my ears. What is going on? I do not know why this is so loud right now. This is fine. I don't need to make too many adjustments. How you guys doing today, though? It has been a minute since I've streamed. I've really missed it, honestly. I've got to get a little more on it. I was going to wait to do all my YouTube stuff until I was monetized, like start pushing it more when I got monetized. But it's not happening quick at all. So I'm thinking I'm just going to act like whatever and just go back to normal streams and uploads and all that fun stuff. AoE becomes single target. When using a single target skill, I could do this. I've never done this on my main. Should I try it? Should I do a single target build? What do you guys want? You said you opened 300 gold keys. How'd that go? Zone 6 K4 just opened for your KvK, so currently building. Yeah. That'll be fun. If you want to link it to me, I'll potentially watch it later. Alright. I think I'll try it. Because I also use Nevsky and GG anyways. So, and then like I get things like this. Your single target skills deal 30% more damage. Like, I start stacking stuff like that. It could be pretty meaningful. There's the heal that they have built in now. It will take a blessing though. That's a good one. How do you get monetized? You have to hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, and that gets you monetized with ads and all that. But it's a really complicated process with Google because it's a Google ad service. And I have not been able to figure it out. I've had so many issues so far. So I'm hoping I will in the near future, but right now it's definitely difficult. Whenever you use the same single target, it deals... Okay, perfect. That is awesome for my build. Gonna be on a 24-hour... Yeah, so the really good thing this time is Saturday... I will have a lot of ability to be on, which is awesome. Okay. When using an AoE skill, so I don't think I could do that, right? So we'll just take a silence. Double heals, we'll use one heal, we'll take a buff. That's a good one. Your past 7 fight will be in 2 weeks. Do you like past 7, Vizzy? I am actually like a diehard past 7 fan, and most people hate it. Hey, Obito. You said you thought Golden Kingdom gets harder as SOC goes? Yeah, it does. It scales with your power. So it's like we fight SOC commanders, and it scales with your power. Let's do that. Past 7 on top. It just, you get those really fun reports out of it. That's my whole thing. Like, there's nothing cooler than, like, that 2-hour rally. And when you get that, like, really hype garrison swap or something, like, it could be really fun. Do another heal. It could also be really stressful, but... Or not stressful, but I guess boring, really. The opposite of stressful. Because sometimes you just can't do anything. So it feels like you're wasting all your time at the end of the day. We'll grab this. It's not bad. You're not really a past 7 enjoyer, but it's still more KP. I just love the reports, man. There's nothing better than those cool reports you get. You said you're yet to experience past 7 zone invasions. You sent a fort drop from the enemy. Okay. Seems like they're going to go left towards your allies. Ooh. That's interesting. I should get that Huo Joan. Oh, I got it. Let's go. That's tight. I need to get this Huo Joan in my lineup for that single target. Maybe I'll put it as a tank in front. I think that makes sense right now. And then if it dies, I'll just swap it out. Skip. Okay. I'll keep going on. Let's get Cav. My pass opens at 1540 UTC. Now, I won't be streaming it immediately, so you will have to wait a bit. I think I will be streaming it. I gotta do the math. But, it opens at 1540. Like, literally this 1540. Destroyer. Ooh, what did I get? That's a good one. The day is in this day. Let's go grab another QSH. Let's go here. But yeah, there's going to be a whole bunch of streams the next few days. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. Alright. Kill you. Golden. This is exactly what I need. We are cooking. Let me cook. Now, I already have a whole bunch of chests on this account. So, I'm kind of doing this for the, you know, just stockpiling, I guess. What's my tech at? So I did my tech push. I actually did end up pushing my tech. I will show that off too. Once I'm done with this, we'll go to the restart and we'll look at that. We'll just go through it all. I have to do all the war prep, so all the armaments, the gold head spending, literally everything. Do I think that auto marauders are gonna save you? Save you from what? What do you need to be saved from? But yeah, I am super happy about my tech, Icy Duke. I think it's... Ooh, Huo died. I think it's in a really good place. Did not think Huo was gonna die there. I guess that's okay. Let's do... They're both the same. Do that. Okay. You say you gotta study, you won't have time. Oh, so you just mean enough time to do it? Yeah, I mean you'll get plenty done with it. You'll get to kill a lot, for sure. I'll just use this. I want to claim this. Yeah, it was worth it. I think so my theory on it is KvK 1, you go all your AP in Marauders. KvK 2, you go all your AP in Marauders. And then after that, you use no more AP and you wait for SOC, for Crystal Tech. That is my like low spender, mid spender guide. If you're above the low mid spender, then it's just kind of whatever. Do what you want. Oh, we got some good ones here. I'm going to delete a few things. Hold on. I think Major Healing is super powerful. Arrow of Truth is super powerful. And then another Chief Detector. Another Chief Detector is good. I think I will delete this. Do I want that or do I want the standard bolt? Probably not a standard. Also known as what you should have done. Yeah, fair enough. Let's do Trajan. Oh, I don't have enough to buy these. Whoops. Uh-oh. That's good enough. That's fine for now. You're in K4. Yeah. After KvK 2, I think it loses all of its value. I think after K2 is when you're like... You're finally settling into your... You know, speed up economy. Your research is pretty much there. Like, done is kind of what I mean. I think that's the point where it's more up. Holy crap, I have 9+ messages on Discord. What is going on my Discord? How do I have 9+ messages? I've never seen that notification in my life. Take some infantry, kill you. So that's good, but I don't know if that works anymore. I'll take it. I don't actually know. I guess we'll see next time. Wow, it's the last possible spot. Look at that. Look at that. Vizzy. 37-37. Ally. Us. Enemy. Oh, 3v1. Wait. What is this KvK? Is this a 3v1? A 3v1 SOC KvK? That's insane. That's so rare. Well, it's not super rare, but I guess it's super rare that those are like fun KvKs, I guess is what I mean. When you did Golden Kingdom, you didn't actually grab a core blessing. Sometimes I don't. Usually, almost every single time I grab the AoE one. But I was convinced, or not convinced, but I believe it was Adat told me an interesting theory behind doing single target, so I wanted to try it. And I guess also in theory, on the last level, it should help. Let's do this. Ooh, that's a good one. So now I gotta save gold. Oh, you're in this KvK bracket. Cool. You said top left and bottom right were allied, but top left realized they weren't gonna beat them, so they betrayed. I mean, yeah, I just translated it, but they betrayed. That's funny. That is funny. Okay. Guess I'll kill you for the gold. Get some shackles. I don't really need shackles. That wasn't quite worth it. I'm not going to kill him. I didn't grab the second chief detector, so I think I'll just go forward. Increase back row health is fine. Kill another. Okay. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got very lucky. Your first blessing, you got the one that's 2%. Oh yeah, that's a good first one. I keep getting these AoE skills. I don't even know if they do anything. That's a really good first one though. Really what you want is the 6 marches, and then you want to maximize the march size. And then usually I try to pair that with the AoE. Like getting the increased area, getting the increased damage, and all the other effects. But this time, like I said, I'm mixing it up a little bit. Whoa, increases the damage of all your troops by 10%? Is that new? I feel like I haven't seen that. God damn, I have all the relics right now. Let's do... Was that my QSH? No, it's not. So I would have YSG. Let me do both these. And I'll grab this. I'll grab this. Neither of those are great. Kill you. Nope. I could not kill him. Let's actually do that. Get the boss. Kill the boss. Yes. Okay, this is a good one. That's the other one I was just talking about. I will kill him. Then we'll grab a heal. Not bad. Not a bad place. You said, as a camp, we've had big issues with campmates betrayals, kingdoms in recovery, KvK mode, and one of your archer rallies leaking your push plan. Oh man, that's not fun. Oh wait, I need to keep gold, right? I do. Okay. Okay. What do I want to do? I don't think that's worth buying. I think I'll try to rock. Enemy troops deal extra damage. Well, that's not good. I'll use a couple things on this floor. Not my detectors. Oh, maybe. Let me look again. Yeah, we'll actually use one. I don't need to fight them. That's not really a needed thing for sure. Okay, let's kill you. AoE doesn't do anything. AoE doesn't do anything. I guess I'll grab that. I could go shield build as like a secondary build. Said you got 15% and 10% troop increase, extra march, and the extra rage when you enter. Yeah, the rage when you enter is a really good one. Oh, there's troop rage speed. That counts for something. Let me grab this real quick. Do that. 1, 2. Okay, increased health. I actually don't mind if that QSH dies. And I think if he doesn't die, I'm going to swap him out. Kind of want him to die here. I'm going to keep killing so I get 50 gold. Just keep pushing towards that. Let's do a heal. I think no matter what, I got to swap him. Okay. Now, I have a bunch of these. How many floors is there? I have to get to 16. So there's one more after this, right? Where's the boss? Hold on. Yeah, 16. So for this one, I'll do this. Yeah, okay. Okay, someone's got to tell me. Is YH just yeah? Is the H to like YEAH? Is that what the H is? I keep seeing people use it, and I have no idea what it means. I mean, I get what it means. It's like an affirmative, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I get it. It does mean yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'm not crazy. I'm not going fully insane. Thank you. Come again. Oh, hello. Hello. Okay. When I defeat something, I heal. Whenever you deal AoE, calculates. Basic attacks do AoE. Basic attacks. Thank you. Okay. Anything good? Some gold. I'll take gold. I really want to kill that QSH. Guess it won't happen, so I'll just swap him. Yay, there he goes. Okay. So, let us heal. Proceed. Remember to use the arrow tower to destroy? Yeah, so now we're on floor 15. So we're going to reveal the boss, who is on the poison. I'm glad I did that. We're going to destroy that. We're going to... Damn, that sucks. Because I would love to clear this floor. Oh, but this is why I kept it. Let's go. So now I kill him. I don't have to worry about him. Choose one of my troops to heal. I will heal Trajan now. Let's reveal it. Let's fight. But good shout, Joshua. Good shout. Let's get my other QSH out here. Okay. Oh, let's go. I got it. I feel like you spoke that into existence for me. And I won't clear the rest of the floor. I don't want to deal with all that. And I think this is enough for practically max. I probably should have cleared it in hindsight. That logic was not quite there. But that is okay. Let us see how this goes. It's my new build. I've never really done this build. QSH, these two, buff. Kind of wonder if it would make more sense to do this. What if I did this? It's like a more offensive focused one. Nevsky will tank a bit. The QSHs will do a bunch of damage. Yeah, I kind of like this. Alright, let's give this a try. I'm so bad at Sunset. You would have tried to destroy the arrow tower and just checked anything. Yeah, I should have. I think I just saw the poison floor and my brain went, I don't want to deal with this. Okay, so I've got Achilles here, who's going to be spamming. I've got QSH. Oh, this QSH is out here, which I didn't want. I kind of expected him to go where Nevsky is. But that's okay. That's my fault. Trajan is my tank, who's kind of getting beat up. He may be missing a gear piece or something. He's getting really hurt. The gold from Arrow Tower would have helped. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best execution there. But we will see how this goes. And I am doing the single target build this time, so you can see the difference in, some of my past ones that I've done. Like, usually they're all, entering yellow or something, but right now it's just like their Nevsky's getting obliterated instead, because it's single target. I also would have rathered them not be hitting the 2 cav. It's a time game. It's a time game. The good news is Scipio's going. Scipio will be dead pretty quick. And then once he's dead, it's just gonna go up, right? That Scipio's gonna die faster. Yep, that's exactly what I'm saying. And once Scipio's down, the Nevsky Joan just dies. Like, it does not live. It's just a time game. From 3869, good luck 73. Thank you, I appreciate it, Barrow. Appreciate it. And good luck to you guys. I hope you have a fun fight. I hope we all win, and I hope 73 gets the best DKP. I need that inscription, man. But yeah, we got a fun KvK on our hands for sure. Good fights tomorrow for sure. Alright, so Nevsky's gonna die, and Huo's gonna die in like a second. And then we'll be like at least 4 of my stuff on the ZL. You'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's he going? They went up. But the Achilles is gonna be hitting him. Which is not bad. I will take that. I think I got this. The only question is, because Gorgo Liuche is a little bit tanky, is that going to be a problem for me? You said you can't remember what I told you last time. How many gems do you need to max CJ if you have 320 gold heads? A lot. I mean, you get around 90 heads per wheel if you do 100 spins. 100 spins is 70k gems. So you do the math backwards from that, I suppose. But you'll obviously get from VIP and all those other events. Alright, I got 2 minutes to kill this guy. Or girl, I guess. If I'm not doing much, could I help figure out what gear should go on which march? If you want to ask questions, Obito, go for it. Otherwise, I am a little bit busy this stream. I do have a lot going on. So that's probably the best way to do it. Go here. Alright, there we go. Nice little W. I guess the single target strat works well for boss phase. Now I do have a whole bunch of whatever they're called. These. Oh wait, what? Whoa, I didn't know they were different chests. That's weird. I did not realize they were different chests. I had actually no idea. Alright, so now that that's done, we will go send my farmers out, then go to the restart. You're planning on sending your gear sets? You could send your gear sets to my restart. I'm about to switch over to it. But yeah, I mean, I have to play Golden Kingdom. I have to do a bunch. So it will be a little bit hard for me to look at it. But I am happy to do it when I get time. Let me do this. Alright, now we switch over. There we go. Now I'll do Golden Kingdom here, and then I have to spend my gold heads. I'll open whatever keys I get. I gotta set up my armaments, my presets, all these things. I'm doing it all tonight. So when I log on tomorrow, I can just go straight into it. In 15 minutes, all these are done. Sick. Gotta do my AP on this account. Open these. Ooh. Okay. It's not bad. Let's go here. Okay. Up here. Okay. Let me go to this. Golden Kingdom. News changed his name. That's what I was just looking at. I don't entirely know what's going on with that. I think he's just changing his name. I don't know. I don't get in voice chat with him as often as I used to. I've been busy. Alright. So we're gonna change some things. Let me fix this up. This preset is fine actually. So I could run Martel's Sun. And then I guess Aethel primary with a Joan. Run it with this. And then do I want to run another? Bjorn I could do. I guess that would work. This. Do I do this or do I just sack off this March? I kind of think I sack it off. I kind of think I run this. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I think this is better. Maybe I'll do it there. Yeah, I like that. What do you guys think? I'll give you guys a second to answer. Do we think this makes more sense? You would put all 5 just to get the slots open? Well, the only thing is, let me see if it says it here. The more, it doesn't say. The more stuff you put in, the harder you're going to have to fight. So it's like, when I put stuff out there, I'm just getting a lot of troop power out there. But I'm getting kind of like garbage commanders, because my stuff's not good. The slots are open. Yeah, I'm going to run this. This makes the most sense. So yeah, I'm going to fight lesser things because I have less. Alright, damn, Obito. Alright, I'm going to look at that later. Alright. A lot of comments. Split it down the middle. So I think on this account, I also would do the single target strat. Especially because I'm doing Catherine. Whenever your troops launch a base stack, they have a chance to do extra combo. I don't like that one, so I'm doing Warrior's Fury. Anything that's like more rage, I feel like is just bad. Like, I get you could spam combo, so like there's advantage in that, but if one of your troops has a shield active, it does more damage. Okay, Martel. I'm gonna go double blessing. Try to get strong, increase back row, sick. I think all my stuff's in the back row. Hey, how you doing, Versailles? You don't like it either? It takes too much rage? Extra hundreds wild? Yeah. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. Kill the boss. Damn, I got it again. I don't really like Fervent Tactics either. Fervent Tactics is not great either. But I also don't want this because I was going to go single target. Damn, that's kind of a waste of an early buff. That's not good. Ooh, so like this now. Ooh, Alex YSG, okay. This now is pure value. So this is what I was talking about. So now I'm rated as only having these marches, but I'm getting an Alex YSG in the mix. And I will be keeping it in the... Oh, I want them buffed. Hold on. Alright, we'll do this. That's fine. I will do that. That's fine. I get my heal. I will kill you as well. Increases damage. Yes, please. Whoa, a row of chests. I'll top off. Why not? Let's keep going. Wish you knew that the difficulty would change like that. Yeah, so there is significant merit in not using bad marches. Like, you really don't want to just throw garbage out there. To a degree. I mean, I've got like an Aethel Joan out there, which is super weak. But, you know, it's better than nothing in terms of having some buffing. Oh, I'll do this. I'm going to do this with the hopes that later I get extra. That's a gamble I just did, but I'm willing to do it. Let me go here. Increase. No, we'll do that. Alright, I did just take a gamble. Hopefully it's going to pay off. Heal. I also run the risk of every time they're on the Catherine side. You had Lohar Matilda? Yeah, I mean, actually, you could make that a decently tanky march. Oh, I don't have enough for a Chief Detector. Damn it, I would have bought that instead of the heal. Now, on this account, I do care a lot more about this event than I did on my main. So I actually will try to push it as far as I physically can. Those keys can be pretty significant for me. Especially if I need to pull the gloves still, so... Yes, okay. Very good. I pulled this. Alex Joan isn't great for me. But I think of the options it just offered me, Alex Joan is the best. Let's go with this. You said for CJ, you can't tell if you should go 5-5-5-1 or try to go 5-5-1-5. I don't know off the top of my head, but it definitely sucks to not expertise him. I'll tell you that much. He benefits a lot from his expertise skill. He's an incredibly powerful one. I'd have to look, though. I'd have to look to say what's best. I can't say off the top of my head. It's easy to get 100%? I don't know. It's not easy when you don't have troops or gear on a new free-to-play account. On my main, I 100% it almost every time. It's not so easy on this account. But right now, I'm in a really good setup. Abu. I mean, I don't know. I think that is Noose. I don't think it's... Yeah, Noose spot. It's Noose. I'll say something. New name Noose. I'm like 99% sure it is Noose. Let's go Blessing. I mean, I think Icy Duke. The only thing I will say with CJ is that it's a little different since it's a KvK 2 investment, and I think that if you're repeating KvK 2, it's not a bad investment. It's not a bad investment. Excuse me. And a lot of people repeat KvK 2. So that is kind of what I'm thinking. What the hell? A purist Ragnar? Or an expert CJ Alex? Yeah, I'll take the CJ Alex. I'll take the CJ Alex. Thank you very much. Also, worth pointing out that my gamble paid off. Because I grabbed the extra march when I didn't have any, and now I got it. Which is hype. Whether I want to tank with him, though, I don't think I do. We'll do this. Couldn't decide. Let's see the answer. Oh. Congrats to Noose. Damn, that's awesome. Damn, that's sick. Wish I knew that. I would have said congrats earlier. Increased troop cap. That's so hype. I'm so happy for him. Heal. I'm trying to figure out where... Oh, 6k the coins to get... I got you now. Yeah, that could be good. I think you're kind of gambling on getting that, which like I said earlier, I do appreciate a good gamble. Oh, that's terrible. That's a terrible thing to say, Masai. That's awful. Am I repeating KvK 2? I think it all depends on if we win or lose. If we lose, it's very likely. Hey, I got the skill. Look at that. If we lose, it's very likely. Whether I have a kingdom that's willing to let me do it is a whole different question. You know what? I'm going to delete that. I'm going to delete that because I don't appreciate that. Increase back row attack. Yeah, I'm not going to time you out, Visaya, but can we not say things like that here? I would appreciate not saying things that are just blatantly rude about nice things. There's enough negativity out there. Let's go here, grab a heal. Let's go here. Alright, so onto floor 9. Right at... Oh, wait, do I need to keep gold? I do. Okay. I don't think I'm going to buy anything. None of this is that good. Yeah, I'll keep going. I don't think any of that was worth buying. With what I had, I feel like that was like pretty mid. Maybe I'll get more stuff here. So far I am. I just got 2. That's alright. Increase counter. Yeah, that's good. Go up. It's fine, Visai. Just drop it. Just drop it. Just drop it. It is fine. Hey, boss. Let's go. For every troop in your front row, they deal more damage. Every time I use a single target. What do I want here? Jeez Louise. So I have... CJ's not doing single. Why is she's not doing single? It's literally just Catherine. I'll do this. Get 2 marches, 10% more damage. That's got to be better. One of my marches is getting super low. I could use one of those other heals. Let me do this. Kill. Take the gold. I'm at pretty high amount. See anything else? Yeah. Okay. Hey, James. How you doing? Nice. I got a good buff finally. You said if you're not going to be able to max CJ, should you go for Alex? Did you say you're not repeating KvK 2 either, Icy Duke? I don't think it's bad to go for Alex. Or not Alex. I don't think it's bad to go for CJ. I just think it's definitely a massive miss out because his expertise opens up a bunch of his AoE damage, which is obviously important. So, it's worth worrying about, I guess. You don't know yet if you'll repeat? Oh my god, I have so many heals. Let me use some of these. I did not realize how many I had. Grab another one. Do you have... Ooh. I'm not gonna grab that. I'll grab this. Do you have the... Do you have another commander to swap? I mean, I generally advise 1 repeat if you did not expertise. Not expertise, Jesus Christ. If you did not get an inscription, I generally will advise 1 repeat. So after we finish this, Obito, I'm going to go through all your stuff. That's my plan right now. And then I'm going to go through my account. But no, I mean, CJ isn't a bad investment. It's just not something you're going to use in SOC. So it's like, if you're going to get it and it's not going to be great, like it's can be a rough go. And like the benefit of YSG obviously is you could use him to chain, you could use him for endgame QSH pairing, it's a meta pairing, like there's so many things. So many things you could do. I'm actually going to use this on Catherine. Okay. Did I see the army of accounts you have? I'm going to look at that too after. There's a lot I got to do today. In like the next hour and a half. How do I want to do this? Let's kill you. Okay, I got the heal. Did I just... Oh, shit. Why she never dies? Yeah, why she's sick. Am I ready for the opening later? Absolutely not, man. Okay, that was good. We'll try another. Ah, waste. All right, let's do. Obviously heal. I got the floor 12 though, and getting to 12 is a pretty big achievement on this account. I will grab this. I actually will grab this. I usually don't. But here... Oh, it didn't do my Catherine. I didn't even realize Catherine died. That's my main March. That's not good. Does the swap come after that, or can you get the swap during your second KvK 2? It's not during KvK 2. Hold. You said procrastinating your ROK events and homework are at the same level now. That's also not good. Don't procrastinate, man. You gotta get it all done anyways. Might as well get to it. Stacking my gold up now. Okay, great. I got one of these. Oh, can I have something good, please? Like, Jesus Christ. Talk about, like, awful freaking stuff here. Oh, my God. 200 at least. At least it's not 100, I guess. I'll take some optimism. We're going to use this. Let's do a little bit more. Didn't find him. Okay. You do it just right before it's due. Sadly, yeah, you just missed your Soroli, man. I do know that. And missing Soroli is not a good thing to miss. Okay. Alright, well, I found the boss. Choose one to heal. Let's heal you. Do I have... Okay, I'll use both the little ones. Let's do that. And we'll kill... Removes a shield. Deals massive damage. Okay, I will do that. Yes, I got the heal. Let's go. And I have no relocations. Alright, that's fine. My goal is to get to the boss. If I get to the boss, this was a successful Golden Kingdom. I'm also going to wait with... I'll wait for the next floor to use those. Do I have... I don't. Okay. Okay, that was fine. That wasn't too bad. Get some gold. I am stacking this high, though. I'm dealing a ton of extra damage from that. Ooh, I don't like him. That is a bad spot for you. But I did get a relocation. And a relocation can be great. Go up. I will revive, because I'll get my Catherine back. If I go to fight now, I could, in theory, drop Aethel, who's ungeared anyways. Get Catherine back out there. Get the... Who's tankier here? It's gotta be this with the expertise. Okay, that looks good. Or better, I guess, not great. Reduce damage. Okay. Don't know where the boss is yet. So I've got one relocation. I can move him. But I shouldn't do that. I should kill first. Oh, wait, I need to heal first. Hold on. Because I'm just trying to get to the boss right now. Yes! What a play by me. Let's fucking go. Alright. We're gonna pop you. We'll then kill him. Ooh, okay. I feel like that was kind of close. I'll take it. And then now we're gonna relocate. Yes, let's go! Alright, peak play right now. This is like peak play. What a play. Oh, and I saved it. Thank God I saved these. The boss is over here. I'll use this to destroy that arrow tower. 1, 2. Okay. This is dicey. Okay. Do I have any... We're going to do everything here. We're going to heal up. We're going to deal damage. I do have a healthy march. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's get him out there. You said, so if you repeat KvK 2, would the swap come after the first one? So it depends on when you're migrating. It's going to come regardless. But if you migrate before it shows up, then you're fine. If you do trigger the event, though, Icy Duke, and then you migrate without doing it, you kill yourself. Like, your account is doomed. Because then you didn't use your swap and you triggered it. And your entire account is just done. Alright, alright, I got no relics. So we're gonna make do. I don't think this is gonna work out, but this is my gear. And I think I want that here. Let's do Catherine down here. Alex. When's the swap? Is it right away? See, that's what I don't know, and unfortunately I can't give you great advice on because of that. It's definitely... I feel like it is. I'm not entirely sure, Icy Duke, but you should find that out, or I will eventually. You're probably gonna get 30%. I would take 30%, Fasai. I would be happy with 30. Let's see. I don't have much health, and I didn't really get great skills. Ooh, I do have the YSG in the middle, the Alex YSG. So that's good. That'll carry. I don't even know if I'll get the first tier, to be honest with you. But just getting here alone, I get extra awards. So that's sick. Oh my god, they're going to jump Catherine. No! Well, I guess she'll distract. I guess I'll do a little bit of damage to this sun. Do you think I'll hit 20%? You think I'll at least do like 20% damage? I'm not even sure. I mean, my only healthy march here is my weak march. An Aethel drone. Because it's hitting 2 tanks, I mean, it's not going to do much against them. You had 50%? That's crazy. Oh, you got 50%. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a strong player. I should get 20. What is the first tier award? Like 25 or 15? Or it's something low. I know I'm going to get a reward. I just don't remember the other stuff. Alright, let's find out. Let's find out. 3, 2, 1, and we skip. 16. 16%. Yikes. But I get the extra 4. So I think it's just because I focused too much on my damage on that. I focused way too much on my damage. And I was worried the second I chose the alright, 10. All 10 crystal keys. I was worried the second I chose that one. The one that was keep your gold. I would have rather get the spend your gold on this account. But my main would rather the keep your gold. Because I need survivability. Alright, any Martel heads? Oh, I thought that was Mehmed Mulan. I need Martel. I'm about to finish him. Alright. None of them. Let's do this. Got nothing. Alright. Fine. Then we're going to look at the messages in a second. Let me do this. Okay, so what do you guys want to see from my account? I have to look at my marches and prep all that fun stuff. But what do you guys want to see? Because there's obviously a lot on this account. Like tech and gear and all the fun stuff, right? So let me know what you want to see. I will, while we wait, I will, let me go. I think I did this in my last stream, but let me look again. You want to see the siege armaments malware? I can look at that. Scooby has his little army. Love that. What else did I miss? We've got Obito with all of his questions. Obito, are you here still? When I see Obito's here, we'll do that. All right, siege armaments, tech and gear. Got it. So we're also gonna expertise CM in this stream. We're gonna do it all. And if Obito's still here, we'll address his question first. But if he's not here, then he's too bad for him. That is the methodology. I'll give him about 20 seconds, 30 seconds to answer. Am I getting any keys? There's nothing here. There's W Army. What did I miss? What happened? Let me finish these two. We'll go with 1, 2, 3. So it's just trying to get all the possible things I can. Do these give me the resource tokens? No, they don't. Neither do VIP, right? Nope, need to do this. You ready for Zone 6 in like 10 hours? So I won't be on at opening, but I will be on shortly after. And obviously I will be streaming it. But there's a lot of crazy stuff. And another cool thing for those of you that aren't aware, I know that we talked about this in my group chat, but 79 had 2 Krakens migrate. This is Jasmine? Jasmine with a weird, they're not weird, but a name change, I guess. Okay. But yeah, so what's his name migrated? Duck migrated. The 190 mil 79 whale. Kraken, I guess. So it looks like a couple of people have migrated right before the fighting, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. I don't know why they even migrated to that kingdom or stayed in that kingdom, which is definitely going to help out. Honor award. Ooh, armament crates. Let's fucking go. Let us go. I love nothing more than opening armaments. Gotta be one of my favorite things to do in this game. V formation. Give me something good. Inscriptions? Nope, but I do like those slots. I don't think 1-7 is an upgrade. And that's definitely not an upgrade. Nova not free to play got rallied earlier. Yeah, I heard a bunch of people got rallied. I heard we kicked a bunch of people for ruins that were in Zone 5. Lost 300k troops. Yeah, that's a rough one. I mean, I'm sick and tired myself of having to say to people, why are you going offline in Zone 6? Or Zone 5? It's not his fault because we shouldn't be kicking those people. But like, why are we even in this zone? Like, why are we here? You're just getting farm killed. Like, you're just draining yourself for literally no reason. Like, why don't we just hang out in a safe zone? Farm with me back here? Seems stupid, right? I mean, whoa. Why are they red? Are my infantry good? What the hell? My cab's hanging out, but my infantry's tainted. That's bizarre. I've seen that occasionally, but it's funny. Let's actually go here. Go Duke for a minute. I'm gonna be a bad free to play because that's what I am. What do I have? I'll do more infantry. I'm just gonna train a tiny bit of troops for that quest so I can open more stuff on stream for fighting. Bros in for already sevs. They're just the barbs. It's just slightly wounded. That should be. Do I really have to do another? No, that was good. Done. Scooby. 100,000 gems? God damn. Okay. Yeah, you should open those, Scooby, for sure. There's no reason to save them. That's done. I need 5 more. Oh, perfect. Sunset. Oh, sunset. Oh my god, I am being a noob. I gotta do all my stuff. I'm gonna get keys from this. Alright, I'll do that too. Let me claim these. Grab that. Grab that. Okay. Okay, hold on. I need to take a deep breath. There's a lot I can do on this account to prepare right now. And I'm not doing any of it. I haven't even done Expedition in like a month. I could probably push Expedition. I've trained like 100k troops and pushed my tech like an insane amount. I need to lock in. The only thing is I haven't pushed my castle, so I can't beat that level still. But I bet I could push my other stuff. This will give me another key of each type. Let me do this again. So another thing that I need to ask you guys, and I kind of have a plan, so this is like a half-ass, half-talking. But I did get the Sacred Grips from Tavern. Pure RNG, pure luck. I pulled Sacred Grips. So they're not meta for field, but I am wondering if for me, as a free-to-play, if it's better to do that since I'm not even an inf main. Like, I'm not going to be spending... That was awful, by the way. I don't want to talk about that. Since I'm not going to be doing respins on it, I do wonder that. Something I'm not sure about. Another thing here. Okay. Alright, so what do we want to do next? Tech? I'm not going to do this. You guys, yeah, let's look at my tech next. Alright, so for those of you that were wondering about my wonderful tech, my beautiful tech, so obviously economy, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, it's been that way forever. Don't really need the rest right now. Start here. I've finished all my big 3 or little 3, whatever you want to talk about or whatever you want to call it. I have finished my little 3 and cartography. So we move on to here. You see my infantry is 8 and 9. My siege is 8 and 8. Very good. They also cost more days, which sucks. Like, this is 27 days, right? This is 41. So that sucks, but, you know, is what it is. Then my little 3, or my big 3 rather, are 9, 8, and 8. So I am pretty damn far along for a free-to-play. I'm in a very good place, in my opinion, at least. I mean, what do you guys think? I feel like this is pretty far for a free-to-play who's kind of inactive at times. I'm pretty pleased. And obviously, like, you can't finish this because you need everything maxed. This I could. It's just a lot of days. So, but 18 days to finish this one. I mean, if we look at my bag here, let me use these. If we look at my bag here, you see I have 2 days, 19 hours of research, almost 200 universal days, and then I have 48 days of healing. So I probably could even finish it right now and be totally fine. But because I don't know if I'm migrating back yet, I don't really want to overdo my speed ups. And I know that's a little more conservative than probably a lot of people would do, but I think that's the best play. For someone in my shoes, my situation, I think that is wise. Let me do this. What is this guy's nickname? I don't know. Natural selection. The pita. Oh god, that's terrible. That's 4. Vatican is Rome. Polar bear skin is black. Largest city is London. Panama Canal is Atlantic and Pacific. March speed is wind. A low country is the UK. Okay, thank you. Come again. We go to this. Alright. I think I've done all the things that can give me keys right now. Right? Can you guys think of anything else? Because I can't. Am I going to get any honor rewards? Doesn't look like it. Nothing soon, at least. Alliance? 25,000, that doesn't get it. 30,000 wood, I'm not that close to that. Yeah. This doesn't give me anything. Chronicle, not for a bit. Go up here. We'll go down here. Okay, let me open the remaining keys. And then we're going to look at the armaments, the gear, all the fun stuff. I'll finish my Martel on stream. There's no point in waiting anymore for him. What I'm hoping for here, by the way, is the purple gloves. I really need the purple gloves. My luck on it's horrible. But, is what it is. Alright, so we go into Martel. So first off, we'll just talk about him. Gear, I am still full windswept, which I'm a little nervous about. I know windswept is kind of not meta. It's not exactly meta in KvK 2. So yeah, it's kind of that. I mean, I am worried. My hope is that with all the windswept and the flag, I'll be able to manipulate it enough that I can do decent. Like, I could just play well or something. But it's definitely going to be a struggle. I do have the talented pants, and I think that'll help. But yeah, that's concerning. Armaments. 3.2 health does not beat this. And that's a good one, but that's archers. God, these songs are not it right now. That's fine. So best in slots. 1.4, 1.7. 2.5. That's debatable. 2.5% defense is a lot better than 1.7 attack. And then do I want 1.4 health or march speed? Could make an argument. I don't know. Bottom line is right now I've got 4% attack, 7.2% defense, 3.8% health, 1.7% march speed. Not impressive. Like, super not impressive. So, overall, very concerning. I think it's pretty clear that my Martel is a weak March. But it is what it is. Good thing, however, is this. My Martel is expert. Hey, let's go. So Martel is now done, though. And that'll help. I mean, it's a whole bunch of stats. And more March speed. 20% March speed from this, you know, it will go a long way. So Martel Sun is the plan. I will have a backup set of garrison stuff for my Sun. 1 point... What is this? Well-clad's 3.5. Yeah, that's not it. That's not it. Hey, Obito. Yeah, I didn't go over your stuff because you weren't here. Get rid of that. So, I do have a good Tercio set. But, yeah, overall, if you're curious, it costed me 486 gold heads. I did 204 heads, all from Tavern and various events. 0 MGE. And then... Now we really get to the main event, right? And the main event, if you're wondering, is naturally my Siege. So... 1 second. I did, but was waiting on Frank's. Go ahead. Think he said he was checking something with Angel. Alright. I'll send what I have shortly on stream right now. Okay. Alright, sorry, we'll get back to this in a second. I'm just ironing out the last of the war plan stuff. Alrighty, there we go. Alright, so this is what we were waiting for, you know? This is the big old thing. It's my Catherine. We'll start with the gear. The gear is good. I am content. I'm very annoyed that I never got any good gloves. I did not want to run these gloves at all. But it is the best thing I have. I went with a health-centered approach, which is not necessarily the best for this. I think part of my logic is I'm using Catherine Primary, which is a damage-focused setup. And then my gear will cover a little bit of my defense. Defense meaning just defense. Like, technically it's health, right? But we do have the crit weapon. So 19.5% attack. You know, 2-piece set leadership, 3% defense. Pretty good stuff. Overall, I'm pretty damn content. Gear-wise, really getting a crit just surpasses anything, right? That is definitely what I'm happy with. Let me go now to here. So here, very, honestly not bad. Like 2.7% all damage is not a low amount. 6% attack, 3.4, like all these stats, right? It's not bad. Whenever I use an active skill, it has a 30% chance to gain attack. Not bad. It's not great either because of the cooldown. And then Metallics is just defense. So, like, it's not bad. It's all decent. Let me see if this is best in slot. I mean, you can make an argument, just unironically, that 0.3% of all damage is better than the attack. I don't think I will here. So... this is going to be... No, this one's garbage. Guarded is not good at all. on this setup. War Hunger, again, not going to be better. I do have this really cool one for my infantry eventually that I may convert down the line, but not right now. So this is the best in slot. Yeah. This, I don't even know why I froze this. I guess I'll keep it frozen. But I have this really good one. This is like super good. So, yeah. I mean, I did transmute it to get that health because I had these 2 done already. And then I got 1.9. So, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I'm really happy about it. Then 1.7, 1.7 versus 1.2. So, in other words, yeah, I think it's fine. I don't think I have any upgrades. I think this is what it's at. I think that's where it's at. The one thing I do want to check. Hey, unlock Charles Mortal Expert. Let's go. Why am I spectating? Can they do this? I just want to see something. Yeah, I think it looks good. I agree with the Icy Duke. I do agree. Let me just real quick grab a picture of this. Okay. Technically, this up. Okay. Yeah, so this won't be a forever stream because I will have to cover war leading duties. Like I need to send coordinates and a map and all sorts of fun stuff. But until then, until I'm ready, I think we will stay on. And okay, that's fine. You're heading out? Alright, see you, Icy Duke. What is this? Oh, Obito. Are you still here, Obito? That's also an insane pull, by the way. But are you still here? We'll go over your stuff now if you are. Go here. Okay, so we'll look at it in a second. Let's now look. Mr. Obito. Scooby farmed 100k gems? That is gross. But yeah, I would open all these. And this. Open your Shadow Legion. That's sick. Where are you? Oh, right here. Alright, all the way up. Holy shit, Obito. Where did you last message me? This? This is the 4th, right? Where are we starting? Yesterday? Okay, hold. Oh wait, we passed midnight. That's from a different... Okay. Maybe these? Okay. Maybe we're looking at this? No, that's the 4th. What the hell am I looking at? Look at the BQ and Ragnar. Okay, we'll do that. So BQ. Yeah, I mean, he's kind of got the rally gear set on. With pretty damn good stuff overall. That's unfortunate, but overall good stuff. I mean, what exactly is the question you're asking? Is it in the chat? Let me look. The main problem is the march speed. You kind of want to put the horn on Ragnar, but then he would be slow. Which gear should be on which commander? Wow, you really doubled down. I mean, that's the thing is like, Ragnar is a slow commander, but if you're doing 10%, you know, the 4-piece, which I think is right, if you're even doing Wind Scars and you're even doing Call of the Loyal, like, what is your... I mean, you grab these two. You could grab another, like, one if you want. I mean, in theory, could you drop Call of the Loyal, put a ring or horn on them, and then, you know, drop... I don't know. Do you have nothing free here? You know, you could drop 2 in here and grab these 2. I wouldn't do anything without changing talents for March speed. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. This is good. I think that's what I would do. Probably you just have to accept that Ragnar is a slow, fat, freaking commander. And that's kind of the unfortunate truth. I think you do want... I mean, both commanders are going to fire off. I think Ragnar obviously does a... he's probably with Scipio, right? So if he's with Scipio, he's doing debuffs, which could be nice to have him with a horn. Like, that is another thought process to have. And yes, this is incredible. This is a very nice piece. It's almost annoying that Raider's on it. But, yeah, very nice stuff overall. But that's my thought. You could put the horn on him. I would trade a couple of your talents instead. But I think you also just kind of have to accept that Ragnar's... one of his main weaknesses is that he's just slow as hell. The unfortunate truth of Ragnar. Radel isn't... Wait, isn't that a scroll? Is that not a scroll slot? Am I being stupid? What is the scroll slot look like? Oh, the scroll... I know what it looks like. Oh, that's great then. That's actually really good. I mistakenly thought that was scroll. Okay, someone half farmed that. Love you. Here. No, that's my bad. I misunderstood that. Troop number error? What? What? Do you guys know what's going on here? Do you guys have any idea? I've never seen this before. That worked. Alright, I'll send that to creator support. I don't know what that was. I'll send a picture. I'll send this clip to creator support. I've never seen that before. That's bizarre. Ooh. That's not great, but is that better for me? Mr. Martel, what do you think? Nope. Nope, he does not think. God damn it. It is so hard to get an upgrade right now. What is this? It's an hour 24 in? Okay. Gamble time. Let's go. Give me something fun, please. Nothing. Nothing fun. Not one bit. If you're wondering if you should do what I just did, the answer is no, and you should be getting transmutation stones. But, alright, what else do I need to do to prep? Can you guys think of anything? 53 minutes. Resource-wise, I'm just going to go into my bag. I think that's just the plan. Not really a big deal to me. At the end of the day, like, it is what it is. I don't really have a choice. As far as what my account plan is, I'm kind of just saving gems right now. I do have a big question, and actually maybe someone could help me with it. My big debate right now is whether So in the next More Than Gems, this is the question. Do I do VIP? Do I basically finish VIP? Do I get it to 13? Hey Zoe, how you doing? This is free to play, yes. We are fully free to play on this character. KvK 2, fully free to play. Just very, very good free to play. Who doesn't chain, doesn't do anything. I just expertised my Martel. So we're in a good place. So let me finish that now. Let me go back. So you already have 3 gold heads per day? No. So general advice, general knowledge, historical knowledge tells you to only do VIP until you hit VIP 14. Then you could do other things. That's when you get 3 gold heads per day, you get unit capacity, all the good stuff, material production. So standard historical knowledge says to do that, okay? I don't really like that because I am impatient. So here's my thought, is I could do VIP 13 on the next More Than Gems. You know, I'm 22k away, basically. You know, I can afford that. I'll spend 7k, 14k, something like that. And get, you know, 5% more health. I'll get another Sunset Canyon, which is more materials. You know, there's value there, right? And going VIP is the right decision, okay? The other option is waiting for Egg Event and going Greatest Glory. Now, I have a good amount of materials. Okay? I don't have enough to craft it. I'll look in another screen. But yeah, that is the question. Do I save gems and max an Egg Event for Greatest Glory? Or do I keep doing VIP? That has become the big question. Because on my Siege March, I literally don't even have something to slot. Said Greatest Glory, you're looking for Anti-Swarm? Greatest Glory is super good for Siege. Maybe it's more so a KvK 3 and on, but it is very, very good for Siege. That's why. It's basically a meta in Siege. It's not the greatest for Siege? Since when is Greatest Glory not meta for Siege? What is meta for Siege? It's not these. I mean, what is meta for Siege? I was pretty confident that Greatest Glory was one of the meta pieces of Siege. Or rather, if not, what are you basing your knowledge on, Zoe? I guess that's my question. And I'm gonna butcher this, but AKA Site is that how I'm gonna pronounce that? I don't know if it's a full name, but whatever. I do have a Discord, and it's in the description of the stream, and I highly suggest jumping on there. So you said horn ring, horn drums, or horn feature thing? Just call you Site? Okay, gotcha. Feature thing. Do you mean the plume or whatever the hell? I swarmed you before? What the hell? The immolating plume, I guess? Yeah, the plume. That's interesting. I wouldn't have thought the plume would be that great, because it's only increasing one attack's damage, right? The Discord link doesn't work? What? What? Really? Okay. Give me a second. I will sort that out for you right now. And thank you for bringing that to my attention. Why the hell is it not working? That is bizarre. I will put it in this chat. Why is it not working? That's very odd. Let me pin that. Well, I have until more than gems to sort this out, Zoe. So maybe I'll do a little more research. You said plume is based on people's taste. You prefer horn ring, horn drums because siege needs rage. I would never use drums. Drums to me is not the move at all. I could understand ring horn. It doesn't work. It's saying it's old. I literally just copied it from my Discord. Like I just went to it now and did it. That's so weird. I click generate new link. I click copy. I've copied it. I go here. I could not tell you. If that's not working, I don't even know what to say. Let me click it. What happens if I click it? If I click it, it opens. It worked for me. That's weird. I'm not even sure what to say. She said that's why you'd suggest horn ring instead if you're not using drums. You're using horn ring, horn drum on your 2 siege marches. Well, you've definitely given me something to think about. I was pretty confident about Greatest Glory, but now you've kind of thrown a wrench in my plan, huh? Interesting. Alright, I'll do some more research. I mean, if I'm still up in the air, then I just won't do that, and I'll do VIP if I'm debating. So, how much do I think it'll take camera-wise to get floor 15? You probably don't want any less than 180. I think 180 is probably relatively safe. 200 is safe. 180 is like somewhat safe. I think that is kind of the situation. Greatest Glory is good, but there's better choices. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough, Zoe. I'll look into it more. I'll try to find like some actual calculators and do that stuff. Yeah, it's very interesting how everyone's set up for this. But we have a very fun fight. Well, why don't you just not do that and you wait? Are you in a rush? Is there a reason you need to do it now? So the other thing I was debating is fixing my Civ because I messed it up. I chose the right Civ buff, but I didn't realize it changed my special unit. So I have the archer special unit right now, and I really should have the infantry special unit. I was debating if that was worth it. I kind of feel like on my free-to-play it's not worth it. Just for the simple sake of like the amount of cost. Let me see how much I have if I sold my stuff. You said that's up to me. You wouldn't suggest Greatest Glory for Siege, but if I want to, you can't stop me. Yeah, I'm just going to wait and see what the math says. But thank you. Seriously, Zoe, thank you for bringing this to my attention. Because otherwise, I would have just probably went for it. So I do seriously appreciate you bringing this to my attention. I don't know, 2,000? So thank you once again. You say you don't know if you're gonna get boots and egg? I guess it just depends on how close you are to fighting. You said you're kind of sure but not gonna risk it? Yeah, I mean, it's a very expensive thing to spend 10,000 gems on a low, cheap player. You know? I don't know what I forget people spend levels and stuff. Yeah, I never need that. I'm not going to use that. This I don't need. So all of these. I have a good amount. I feel like I magically keep getting pretty high amounts considering I don't build anything. You said you've been maining Siege for over a year now. It's been great. That's good. What do you run? I know you said you do 2 marches. Is it like Gaja, Cordoba, and then Margaret something? Or... Because I know everyone knows Gaja Cordoba, but I have to familiarize myself with the other stuff. Unfortunately, I'm honestly not educated on what I'm going to be doing with my account. We'll sell 3. Did you see what my gear was, Zoe? I'm sure I feel like you would be like, what the hell? Since you're so educated. Let's do 1. Leave that. Flame treads I'll leave. Same with that. I will sell these. Such brutality I don't subscribe to. You said suffering I'm not going to craft. Quins I'm not going to craft. Dark Lords I probably won't, but I won't sell it. You said Gaja could Gonzalo and Alfonso Bobber. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah. Alright. And I do have passports, which is like the other thing. It's like a lot of people may just say, alright, well, go stock your passports. You're free to play. You can't afford it. But I do have 7. I guess the more my power goes up, the more I should just be conservative. Grab 3. That's fine for now. I'm not going to do the Civ thing. I was debating it, but it's such a sink. And like I will want to do more TPs. And since it is possible I will migrate, I think it's better to be conservative on this account. But yeah. I'm excited. I'm very excited. I cannot wait. I really hope we have field so I could properly use this march. I'm dying to see how this gear works. I feel like it just is guaranteed to at least be okay. Even if it's not great, because there's no AoE or anything. Can't be terrible. Like, this isn't crazy, but it's still 2.7 all damage, right? It's still ranged. That's how I feel about my Martel. It's like, oh, Martel's not crazy, but it's still, you know, 30% counterattack. I've got all the march speed you could possibly want. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I am almost as prepared as they come. I don't think I could beat this. I'll try it. Is the reason why you suggest drums is due to Siege needing more rage due to Gaja and Gonzalo not having rage engines. At the very least, they do need a horn. Since you run more than one, use drums to buff yours. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a fair argument. I don't think you're crazy to say that. Let's try this. I don't know if you could even use formations in this, can you? I guess you can. Wait, what the hell? What paired with Catherine? Oh, Sun. Whoa. That's not what I wanted. We'll do a Sun Bjorn, or Bjorn Sun. Do that. Let's do that. We're actually gonna flip these. I know it doesn't make the most sense, but I will. Do that. Okay. See how this goes. Do I know Mr. Siege? I know of him. I have not watched much of his content. Let me just run it all. I've never tried this. So the problem I have here is my Martel rally is not going to be big. But I just, I'm curious what happens if I run it all into the city. I've never been able to beat this. We're going to see. Probably shouldn't have led with the Thutmose. But I am curious what happens. I'm very, very curious. Said Horn Ring is already solid if you want damage and rage equally. Yeah, I gotta figure that out, man. Ay. You're in a siege group in game. Sometimes people share their opinions and reports. Yeah, I'm sure he has tons of really good videos on it. I mean, that's obviously his brand. So I would assume it's great. All right. So I did get the city lower. It is lower than my rally. But my rally's not going to do a ton of damage now that everything's dead. White numbers are good. Very good. And the counterattack of the Martel helps a lot. I'd be happy if I beat this. Oh, not what I meant to do. Okay. It's Garrison's got 1,200. Well, 1.2. I have 700. I don't do enough damage. So some of us don't follow Mr. Siege's playstyle, but still similar in some ways. I honestly am not familiar enough to even know what playstyle you're referring to. But, I mean, I know some people definitely do enjoy their siege, so at least in theory it is gonna work. I'm hoping for KvK 2 I'll make it work. I really don't know how it's gonna end up. Alright, this is taking too long. I'm not gonna win. I just need a bigger castle, and I don't think I'm anywhere near it. That's not a problem. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't need Aethel heads. Oh, I'm close. I think I'll be able to beat it once I get another upgrade. I'll be at like 1.2 in that. That's pretty sick. So you used to be a lone siege user in your kingdom until they joined you recently. Pretty funny. You got like a whole firing squad going on. It's probably fun. Ugh. My gambling is not paying off. I am not getting very lucky. Should probably scrap that. Is there anything? There's really nothing here. I don't need to reroll this thing. I got this nice one to put a legendary on. This would be a very nice legendary slot. What's the name of this account? The easiest way is probably for me to do this, right? This is my restart that hopefully will be hitting 200 mil KP this KvK. I think that's the goal. I'd like to drop like 40 mil tomorrow. At least by the time I sleep. Which is going to be super late. I won't be on at opening, but I will be on a ton. Alright. If you need to see longer, just go back. Or pause, rather. Sinister Syndicate said Siege is fun. That is the dream. I mean, this is the funny thing, right? And everyone who knows Siege knows this. You can't use Siege if you don't have Field. Right? You can't. It's not possible. So, I am playing against an 8 billion alliance and a 5.5 billion alliance with tons of Krakens, like 100 tier 5 in KvK 2. So, will we have fields? Possibly not. Will I not be able to use my siege at all? Possibly. You know what I mean? Like, this is kind of like a uh-oh situation. So we'll see what happens. You said, Cerebro said, wow, so some players run multiple siege or pure siege only. Yeah, so I won't run pure siege because I do want to get KP still. And I think not joining any ball fights would be an error. But I am doing my primary investments on Siege. That's kind of what I am as a Siege main. I want to see what I got my Mehmed to. I've been getting a lot of sculptures lately for him. Like 5211 probably. Yeah, I don't know what the swaps look like. I mean, unfortunately, I think I have to swap Martel, as much as it makes me cry inside. It looks like he's going to be the next candidate. I'll be at 5411. Freddy's not there. Caesar, not there. Pyrrhus, not there. Ragnar's close, but not there. Ulan. You said Phil in 1093 runs 5 siege marches? That's crazy. You sent me a DM in game? Yes. This is in fact me. You found me. You have 0 luck? So this is my... Oh, nice, Echo. I don't know if you're in the stream, but very nice. It's kind of annoying because it's 3% is like borderline low roll of a high roll. So that's unfortunate, but still, it's nice to get a rare on a lucky pull. And triple rare. Alright, let's take a look at these. So this is the Gaja. So logically, this is going to be your best gear. Whoa. Now this surprises me. I know, well, it's telling me 53% of people do it. Kind of surprises me. I guess I'm exposing myself as a noob right now for Siege. This is why I'm learning. Very nice. Now you don't have... I guess you haven't won a KvK yet and gotten the sharpshooter. Your stats are actually pretty damn impressive. But I am surprised you don't have sharpshooter yet. Could be on the other one. Now you talented the boots. You actually did the complete opposite of me. Sharpshooter isn't meta. Ooh, interesting. So I haven't looked into it yet, but I did not know that. It takes rage. Oh, that's the one that takes rage. Right. So you don't want the... Oh, damn. Okay. That's really good to hear right now. Wow. Alright. That is good to hear. So you went very opposite of me in terms of you did the boots. I wasn't doing the boots. Wait, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I wasn't doing that. I did a whole different game plan with mine, which I could talk about after if you want. Let me look at your other thing. Mr. Alfonso here. Is he the other AoE? Yeah, he is. Okay. Merciless. That's cool. Wow. I kept wanting to say rival, but it's arrows. Yeah, I mean, you've got obviously pretty damn impressive armaments. And you've got even a crit on this. Nice. Very nice. Alfonso's AoE, but he's a support siege commander compared to Gonzalo. Okay, so let me ask you this then, Zoe. What is your theory for KvK 2 on Catherine primary versus Narcissus primary? Because I have my theory that I'll explain, but I want to hear your thoughts before I taint them with my opinion. What is your thought? Because basically the question is, do you go defense or skill? And then there's a couple other differences. So I am curious. The other thing I need to look at while I wait for you to answer. Let's say I can't use my siege. I probably take the boots and the weapon onto him. I lose 10.5% health, but I gain 3% defense. 15% attack? I don't know. So here's my question to you first to decide the answer. Do you want sustainability or damage? So okay, so then we're on the same page. So yeah, my understanding, Catherine is more damage, Narcissus is more sustainability. My thought was I went with the more defense-oriented gear. So I chose the defense health robes rather than doing the attack robes. I have the claws, which isn't great, but is what it is. I have the health greaves, which is obviously more defensive than doing the defense ones. I get the extra defense from the leadership. So because I went more defensive with this, I was letting myself compensate for having the more damage and less sustainability. I do think I have to fix my talents up, because I don't know if my talents are right. But this is my current set. Good night, Obito. Oh, good night. Catherine Primary would suit me better. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then talents-wise, additional damage. No, it's direct damage. 30% chance for additional damage. Is there a cooldown? 10 seconds? Hell no. Ew, 10 seconds. What the hell? This is direct damage. Okay, so yeah, you don't want additional damage. So that's right. I want rejuvenate. I guess clarity's fine. Naked Rage probably would be good, the more I think about it. Regarding marching speed, you march a lot around the map, that's why you like it. Some don't like it because they use siege when they don't march very far, unlike you. Okay, so I think then what I am going to do is leave it as is and see how I play. I'll see what my play style is. Hey Nathan, how you doing? So then, once I see my play style, I'll go from there. I think I'll mostly be using it in my territory. So since that's kind of my plan, I think that's what I'm gonna do. You finally hit City Hall 20, almost 21. Nice. Very nice. Just popping in to say good night and good luck tomorrow. Yes, thank you. It's going to be a fun day. I'm still trying to figure out what this does. I don't even know what this does. Does anyone know? Can someone tell me? You have a 5525 Sun Tzu. Yeah, that'll be expert by KvK. Just keep working on them. You'll get it done. Does anyone understand this? I really don't, so I would be very curious. It means you versus another siege tower? Oh, interesting. They call siege towers arrow towers? That's interesting. Does it say that here? Ranged mode? No, it doesn't call it arrow towers. That's interesting. That's super interesting. That makes sense. You have a 511 Ethel. That's a good start. That's a good start. Get it 5511 and you're golden. Yeah. I see what I understand what you mean. My annoyance with this is arrow towers is the terminology they use for, arrow towers in the game. There's two different things they call arrow towers. The thing in like Ceroli and the thing that you can upgrade or remodel a flag into an arrow tower. So it's kind of annoying that they're calling this an arrow tower. But yeah, like you said, ROK being ROK. Is what it is. You're down bad with stone. Yep, the wall is an expensive upgrade. It's definitely true. 6 minutes. Alright. Well, I do have a few things to do for helping out with leading this war and drawing the map and all that stuff. Just sending coordinates and all that final stuff. So I will go and do that. I do have, to help out in the way I can. But you said you don't use it, though. You barely do other siege marches unless you feel that hungry. Yeah, I'm not doing it. Unless I feel like making a meme type counter the arrow towers type thing. Sniper on sniper violence, But unless I feel like doing some shenanigans, I'm not doing it either. But yeah, I am going to head out so I can do the stuff I got to do for my kingdom. Thank you all for tuning in. I will be streaming an actual disgusting amount the next 2 days. Probably more than that, right? The next few days after that. Definitely a stream during the day. Not at the opening, but after that. Definitely a stream tomorrow night that will be like all night. And then I'll be streaming almost all day Saturday. So lots of fun stuff to come. Lots of fighting. Lots of KP farm. It'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. So, thank you all for... oh, let me help you out, Nathan. What do I think is the best civilization for infantry? And the second... Just go China. You're going to be on China for a while. He said, pleasure to fight y'all in KvK, even if it was short between us and your camp. Yeah. Definitely didn't last as long as I wish, but it was a good time. But yeah, take care, everyone. Just stay China, Nathan, until City Hall 25. And then ask me after that. Bye-bye.